Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Super Jerry 27's Nerd Cave. I'm a little late to the topic because that's what I am. I'm always a day late and a dollar short, it seems. But that's what happens when you work a full-time job and try to be a YouTuber, content creator, whatever they call themselves. But everyone's talking about physical gaming and if it's going away. I've seen videos on YouTube where store shelves are empty and there's just nothing to get. And I'm like, my Walmart has plenty of games, and the Best Buy I go to has plenty of games. So I don't know if it's just the location they're at. I am West Coast. Maybe they're Midwest or East Coast, and they're just sold out of games. But the only game I had a problem getting recently is Metroid Prime Remastered, and that's because it was sold out everywhere physically. So personally, I don't believe physical games are going anywhere. They've been saying that since the PS4 was in development. I remember that. I was like, oh, I don't want to get a super big hard drive with, and my Steam lobby is what I get to look at instead of this. Now I'm sorry, but I'd rather stare at that all day. Sorry, I started listing. When you're holding a webcam, you have to do the opposite of what you want to do. It's like invert controls, and I've never been good at inverted controls. And that's one of the, I don't know, bookcases I have of video games in my collection. I'd rather look at that all day, just sit there and be like, damn, I have nobody and no money, than, I don't know, a menu on a computer. Like, no offense to Steam and the Steam Deck, those look amazing, but I want to be able to hold my games. I want to be able to trade my games. I want to be able to share my games. And I want my games to not be able to be taken away unless someone forces themselves into my house at gunpoint and tries to take all this shit, which would take them weeks. Not gonna lie. You can tell I like physical. I knew digital comics were never gonna make it. They're not. Sorry, they're a convenience. Like when there's a Kickstarter, it's like, I'll give you a digital copy and a book. I'm like, sweet. I mean, I don't have to crack the book open. It'll stay minty fresh. But it's just not happening. Like, people are kind of fear-mongering that physical games are going away, but it's just, I don't know. Maybe till my generation dies out, quasi-boomers. I don't know. I'm Generation X. I got about 30, 40 years left. Hopefully, God willing. I'm going to want physical games. I want physical games. That's why sometimes I buy from Strictly Limited or Super Rare, because I want the physical game. Now, if, like, I have, what is it? I used to review video games for Bago Games. Haven't in a while. I've been working on this, and I kind of lost my muse to write 2 years ago, personal reasons. And I'd get a review game. I reviewed Blair Witch. It came on Game Pass, right? Blair Witch by Bloober Team. Love that game. I want to replay it. Guess what? It's not on Game Pass anymore. Oh, GameFly has it for $9.99 physical. I'll have a disc forever. I can play Blair Witch whenever I want on my Series X or my Xbox One. I mean, as long as the consoles are in good working order, which all mine are, I'm going to knock on wood so the camera's going to shake, I can play it whenever I want. Disc rot, I don't know. I've had some of my games for over 30 years, and I don't see disc rot. I don't know what it is. I don't know what to look for, but all my games play. There's no weird little patches of mold and shit anywhere. I do have, like, on some of my used games, I've got that weird white film in there from when they resurfaced it, but there's no mold or deterioration of said games. So physical is here to stay until my generation dies off, most likely. I still would rather buy a CD or a record. It's just, I like having it in my hands. I like, hey, my money, I got something, not a digital thing that they can take away at any time. Just remember that. Anyone can take anything away from you at any time if it's digital. They can pull a license from it, and guess what? It's no longer yours, and you paid money for it. So just keep that in mind. Buy physical. Find a way. What do you think about it? Like, are your Best Buys and Walmarts empty? Because mine aren't. I could go pick up any game I want 6 miles down the road at the Walmart, and then bring it home and clean it off, obviously, because of COVID, and then play the fuck out of it after an update, of course. But yeah, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Keep buying physical, because that's what we want, boys and ladies.